Happy St. Patrick's Day, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm Ramaya Henderson alongside Richard Hilwig.
Coming up in today's show, FBLA is selling root beer floats today, prom ticket sales are announced, and we highlight the Letterman's Club Athlete of the Week. All this and more on your WCAT-TV news.
FBLA is hosting a root beer float sale today in the Commons during Lunch and Learn. Stop by for a delicious treat.
Any student who took Interior Design 1 in the fall and would be interested in attending a field trip tour to Falling Water and Kentuck Knob should see Mrs. Cost in F202 as soon as possible.
Almost everyone in their lifetime will know someone who needs a blood transfusion. They may be trauma victims, cancer or transplant patients, or people with sickle cell disease or other blood disorders. There is no synthetic substitute for human blood, and still the only single source of blood for transfusions comes from volunteer blood donors. You can help save 3 lives with your single donation. Sign up in the Senior High Nurse's office with Mrs. Zeza to participate in this year's blood drive, which will be held on Friday, March 24th in the Aux Gym. All students must be registered with Mrs. Zeza by March 21st to donate. No walk-ins will be permitted on the day of the drive.
Simply Pink's free prom dress project is taking place this week. Dresses are available to anyone in need. Call Gina to reserve a date and time at 412-537-1547.
Prom will take place on Friday, May 12th at Zone 28. Tickets will go on sale on mysschooldance.com beginning Wednesday, March 22nd and ending Wednesday, April 5th. Tickets are $75 per person, and your ticket cost includes appetizers, dinner, dessert, a $20 game card to use for the arcade at Zone 28, unlimited access to bowling and other activities, DJ, and dancing. This dance is open to juniors and seniors. Sophomores can only attend if asked by a junior or senior. We hope to see you there. Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Gianna Lewis for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today we have a high of 55 and a low of 37 with a 90% chance of rain. Tomorrow we have a high of 39 and a low of 26 with cloudy skies. And lastly, on Sunday we have a high of 33 and a low of 20 with cloudy skies. That's your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Gianna. Any current sophomore or junior interested in taking CATS Customs next year should pick up a course application outside C101, F202, or the guidance office. Students should bring the completed application with them when they go to schedule and give it to their guidance counselor. This includes students who are already enrolled in the class and plan to take it again next year. See Mrs. Butler or Mrs. Cost with questions.
The Lunch and Learn guest speaker series will continue this week during the Lunch and Learn in the auditorium. Please check FlexTime Manager for details.
Calling all students. You spend all day with your teachers, but have you ever thought about what it's actually like to be one? Students in grades 10 through 12 are invited to attend an informational meeting with the Rising Educators Club through St. Vincent College to explore careers in the education profession. The meeting will be held on Tuesday, March 21st during the first half of Lunch and Learn in Mr. Trenton's room, H203. Interested students should email Mr. Trenton and Mrs. Yetter to RSVP.
We go to Tyler Nelson for the Wildcat Sports Report.
Good morning. There are no Wildcat sporting events today, but congratulations to the Letterman's Club Athlete of the Week, sophomore Luke Willishell. Luke was the WPIL champion in the 113-pound weight class. Luke then went on to earn a 5th-place medal in the PIAA State Championship Tournament. During the season, Luke was the champion at the Hickory, King of the Mountain, and the WCCA County Championship tournaments. He finished the season with a record of 39-4. Congratulations, Luke. Also, this past Saturday, senior Vinny Kilcarry won the PIAA State Wrestling Championship for his weight class. His first-place finish this year concludes a high school wrestling career in which Vinny placed first in 3 out of the 4 years. Vinny has been nominated for the Max Preps Pennsylvania High School Athlete of the Week award. This award is decided by fan votes. Voting is live and will conclude at noon on Monday, March 20th. Please check your email for a message from Dr. Benning with the voting link. Now, here's Joe Coletti with National Sports.
Hey Wildcats, in sports, tomorrow your Pens take on the New York Rangers for the second straight time at 8 p.m. in Madison Square Garden. In the NFL, the Cowboys released running back Ezekiel Elliott in a move that would send Aaron Rodgers to the Jets has all but been officially confirmed. That's all for sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Joe. Attention seniors who will be attending a 4-year college next year and are completing scholarship applications to assist with your college tuition. The Dino Castelli Charitable Scholarship Fund applications have arrived in the guidance office. Please pick up your copy today with Ms. Hager. The deadline for completion is April 5th. In addition, many more scholarships are coming into the guidance office at this time. Please check the district scholarship page regularly.
Seniors or juniors looking to study physics, physics education, astrophysics, or a related field are invited to attend a one-day workshop hosted by the physics department at St. Vincent College on Saturday, April 1st. Interested students can email Mrs. Yetter for the registration link.
Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Delaney Mulwer with What's Cooking.
What's cooking, Latrobe, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Cooking up in the main line, we have Miss T's pierogies, mozzarella cheese sticks, and broccoli. Sandwich options today are hamburger, cheeseburger, and chicken patties. Pizza options are pepperoni and sausage. In the grab-and-go bar, there are fresh salads and deli hoagie. Soup of the day is tomato basil. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Delaney. Laurel Valley Motors is hosting a job fair for high school students on Tuesday, March 21st from 3 to 7 p.m. at their Latrobe dealership on Route 30. There are part-time and full-time positions available. A driver's license is required for all positions.
Any junior girl interested in the American Legion Auxiliary Keystone Girls State week-long program for this summer, please stop in the guidance office to pick up an application and details. This is a great opportunity for a hands-on educational personal experience.
Now, here's Emily Sweeney with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Latrobe. Today in World News, a coal mine in Colombia has exploded, killing at least 11 and trapping 10. Authorities say that the explosion was caused by built-up gas in 6 adjoining mines and took place about 46 miles north of Bogota. 2 of the 10 were trapped, have been rescued, and 7 others escaped on their own. The fate of the 10th is unknown. Next up, after shooting down a U.S. drone above the Black Sea, Russia is planning to attempt to recover it. The drone was brought down Tuesday immediately following an interception of Russian fighter jets, and the U.S. seems confident that the sea is far too deep to recover this drone, and doing so would have no intellectual value. And in local news, the Westmoreland County Airport Authority is anticipating handing out contracts next month to start the first phase of the terminal addition project to Arnold Palmer Regional Airport. The next meeting to move forward with this plan is scheduled for April 11th. That's all for world and local news. Back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT-TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe. We are GL.
Go Wildcats!